Boom shakalaka, crazy Bitcoin S&P correlation, plus why the summer blues are almost over. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including some amazing correlations with Bitcoin and why the worst is nearly over. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed at 54, up from yesterday's 51 and last week's 50. The overall market sideways. Bitcoin at 29,412, Ethereum at 1849, BNB at 240, XRP 63 cents, Dogecoin 7 cents, Cardano 29 cents, Solana $24, and Tron 7 cents. And if you want any top coins today based on AI, there will be World State Coin, Dynex, Rollbitcoin, Shiba Inu, and Akash Network. And you can check out token measures for yourself. There's a free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin continuing sideways. Any surprise? No. It's going to keep going sideways until roughly the end of August, where it comes into contact with this multi-month, about 9-month long trend line, this white line right here, that could generally push Bitcoin price up like it did historically. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin futures volume back to October 2020 levels, people are no longer betting the house on Bitcoin futures. Me, I look at this as a very good sign. People have lost focus on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and that's generally when the market starts to move. If we take a look, Bitcoin is approaching historic 3-week compression levels above the 20 MA. Tick tock, and clearly he's referencing that song by Kesha from a number of years ago. But you can see here the Bollinger Band's width pretty close to the tightest it has ever been, and just follow what happens after every one of those tightenings. The price goes up. It should be no different this time. As a matter of fact, we're likely to have a big move for Bitcoin and altcoins as well. If we take a look at altcoins, once the Bollinger Band width is in the dark blue area, it signals we're about to see a big move right down here on the bottom. Now, altcoins are almost 300 days in that blue area. That's never happened before. Get ready for some massive altcoin moves once everybody forgets and once the 100x liquidity gets washed out. Now, Bitcoin cycle dynamics. Check this out. RSI peaks coincide with market cycle peaks. We have MA crosses to the bottom, which is pretty much the bottom of the market, which we already had. And then golden crosses of those MAs, guess what? That is generally bull market starting. We don't have that second golden cross happening yet, but it is likely in the works. The monthly envelope indicator has moved smoothly in Bitcoin's history. It pulled Bitcoin back up from the bottom and it got broken through after reaching it. Once Bitcoin does reach and break it, that is parabola territory. We're just about at those levels right now, not far. As a matter of fact, based on this descending, broadening wedge and breakout theory, you can see we have descending, broadening wedges. Once Bitcoin breaks out there, it's right before the bull run every single time. Right now, we have just broken out just before the bull run. It's only a matter of time, especially when you take a look at this correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500. You can see this correlation coefficient down here where low correlation is this bottom line, high correlation is this top line. And if we take a look, it generally follows a first low correlation pivot, a second low correlation pivot, and then we have the parabola after both pivots are reached. So you can see the first, second, and then parabola, and first, second, parabola. And if we take a look here, we have the first, we have the second. We're reaching the relative cycle position, which is generally the lowest before the parabola. And then after that comes the next massive parabola for Bitcoin. When is it likely to happen? Well, how about this? Rocktober, in case you didn't know, if it rhymes with October. It's got to be Rocktober. But the summer boredom will soon be over. 1st of October will be the beginning of the year-end rally. Target $50,000. If we compare this cycle with 2015, which this cycle does look a lot like, well, based on this, October we would start to see some moves by the end of the year, roughly $50,000. And that's not the end of this cycle, because in case you guys don't remember, 2015 was a huge cycle. Bitcoin 100x right here. At this point, Bitcoin is $680. It went up to $20,000 in that cycle. So that is just the beginning of a multi-year massive cycle for Bitcoin. but it would be a good way to end the year. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.